Hello and welcome to the second video in this new series. So I'm playing as Burton Albion in FIFA 14 and today I'm taking on AFC Wimbledon, which is John Green's team that he plays as in his series on YouTube. So, and he is, inspirational, pioneering in the field of playing as FIFA manager while talking about interesting non-sport related topics for the most part. So, yeah. It's a very niche area, but it's a wonderful area. And yeah, so taking on AFC Wimbledon, which is his team, so I thought it would be fitting to talk about him, his novels, and how he's inspired me in my life for my writing. Obviously, you probably know me mostly for future history, but I also do a lot of writing. Sci-fi writing is definitely something up there that I would like to work on. I mean, I would love someday to publish a sci-fi novel. I'd love to publish multiple novels. But first, I've got to publish one novel. I mean, I have self-published a novel, uh, but that's not really the same because anyone can do that. So I mean, it's still good, to complete an entire novel and so on. And what the hell? Why is the TV changing channel? I'm sorry, I do not know what happened there. Um, okay. Anyway, the remote control just. I think the AI is taking over now because the channel I did not press any buttons and it just changed completely by itself. Um, Perhaps the topic should be the AI takeover of the world. I mean, that will definitely be a topic, and automation in general, and the work, and taking over work, and Andrew Yang, and universal basic income. So that will definitely be topics to look at in future videos. I mean, I can talk about anything. There's an endless supply of topics to talk about, and of course, there's an endless supply of matches to play as well. I'm not going to record every single match because there's 46 matches in the season. That's just the league matches alone. And I apologise in advance to John Green for beating AFC Wimbledon because we are going to win today. We can't afford two losses in a row, and that was a terrible run right out. And yeah, so what was I saying? I was talking about stuff. Yeah, it was to do with the future topics. But for today, so those will be topics I'll look at. This is actually the second game of the season, and I'll let you know how I'm doing at the table. I mean, it's too early now to really be worth talking about. I have 0 points after playing one match. But after this, I'll probably wait until I'm into like the fifth or sixth match into the season and then play. And obviously all the big ones. I'm not gonna have you miss out on any big games. Top of the table clashes, cup matches. I'll probably record every cup match, and there we go. That is much more like it. And who is it? It is Key. He's a good player. He's one of our best players, actually. I underestimated him for a long time, but I've slowly realised he probably is. He's up there. There's another player called Symes, and I don't know who's the best. Ho is very good as well. That's the guy who took the free kick. The three of them, they're three great strikers. McGurk is great too. I don't know. We have all sorts of wonderful players who didn't perform very well in the first match, but they're playing much better today, it seems, so far. That's one goal up already, and that's got to be a confidence boost now moving forward. But yeah, so John Green is a big inspiration to me, not just in terms of this niche area of playing FIFA while talking about other topics that have nothing to do with football, really. Um, but and some of the topics will be to do with football, but also his novel writing, and obviously I follow Vlog Brothers and his various channels, Crash Course and so on. There's a lot of great content that he does, but his novels as well, like The Fault in Our Stars, Paper Towns, and I've seen the movies as well. I think he's fantastic. I think he has a very he has his own sort of way of writing things, and it's a very sort of realism is a big aspect. I think sort of young adult realism. I think is perhaps one way of summarizing it up, and it's a very nice read in some ways, and it also shows you don't have to write la di da writing in order to succeed. Although the novel I'm working on at the moment is set in ancient Egypt. I won't go into too many details because I don't want anyone stealing my ideas, but it's set in ancient Egypt, and and this is a chance to score a goal again. McDonald, the key, Symes, Ho, no. But the writing I'm using is a little bit fancy in some ways, but in other ways it's not. It depends on the character and it depends on the description and so on. And I've worked on novels that do you know, are quite inspired in their writing style by him. It's not even the writing style that's the main inspiration for me. It's just I find him as a person very interesting, and then the content he does is very interesting. So even though what I'm doing is different in many ways, um, even though what I'm writing is quite different, I still find him a big inspiration. You know, um, you don't have to be writing the same sort of novels in order to find someone an inspiration for your own novel writing. I think um, and when I'm watching his videos, it's putting me in a good mood, and it's especially the videos where he's doing like this, but with the other side with AFC Wimbledon, who in real life I do follow a bit. Keep an eye on the results. They're not doing too well at the moment, but they managed to survive in League One on 2 occasions, and there's no reason they can't do it again. But something's got to give in terms of they got to improve at some point if they're gone, because otherwise relegation is a risk of happening at some point. Another team I follow in lower divisions is Forest Green, who's actually a vegan team. But anyway, I'll get back to the point of the topic. I can ramble on that quite a lot. I'm glad we're 1-0 up, but I'm gonna try push forward more. Now this could be a chance. Key again. Number 2. Oh, good save. But yeah, I mean, it's novels are really interesting. They're great. I haven't read them again in a while, but I do want to. If you haven't read his novels yet, you should. And certainly check out the movies then after. Not a great header in the end. And yeah, check out his content. I mean, if you don't know much about him, check him out. I'm sure you do though. He's a great inspiration, and his videos can be very poignant, and bad at pronunciation sometimes, I must admit. Here's hope. Good save. They have a good goalkeeper. Now here's the lap. What? I didn't want to slide tackle. I wanted to cross it in. Oh no! There better be defenders back here. And there's only 2. That guy Diamond right at the back. He's been sent off on multiple occasions. I had some words for them in the dressing room about it. I'm like, calm the hell down, you maniac. Oh, and actually, one of the days I need to talk about in more detail the manager name in this game, Brent Hursley. He's actually a character from the short film I made years ago. It's a funny story, so that's the topic for another day. Here comes Key again. Oh, no. I'm gonna make an early change, just one, I think. It's a word, just having something. Again, the players aren't really tired at all at this stage of the season. They're doing pretty well. Reed, he's a good player. I'll bring him on for Phillips. Phillips can have his moments of magic, but not that often. Right now, I need reliability, and I just want to consolidate the lead and then go a bit more defensive. We can take a 2-0 lead. That's my strategy at the moment. First, we got to get that second goal if we can. Oh, couldn't get the run through. It's hard to get runs away because it's not easy in World Class mode. I'm going to keep clarifying that it's in World Class mode in case people are going to start criticizing me for not winning 6-0 or whatever. It's like, it's World Class mode. It's not easy. Not easy for me, I find, but maybe some people, World Class people, find it easy. But yeah, anyway, yeah, so his novels are fantastic, and his videos can be very poignant. Again, they're very touching in many ways. He knows how to express things that many of us will find difficult to put into words. I think he understands how to just to describe certain feelings and sentiments, and how to add depth and meaning, or to at least bring light to depth and meaning that perhaps we're not cognizant of. And certain unique type of people in our society in the world can do that, and it's wonderful. That's part of, I think, what is so inspirational. I think that comes across in his writing as well, and in his stories and in his narratives, and I think that's part of what made them so popular. Yeah, and he's a big football fan actually as well. which I was surprised about. And when I found the channel, I was like, wow, he not only does he write amazing novels, but he plays FIFA and he likes football and he, you know, as they say, soccer over there in the States where you guys are from, most of you. Oh, you're quite mixed though, isn't it? For some reason though, most American viewers came from Kentucky. I don't know what it is about my videos in Kentucky, but they're popular there. So thank you for views. Although there's views, I got views when I go through the analysis sort of thing. It's views from all sorts of places all over the world. It's pretty cool. None from North Korea though. Not yet anyway. Where is my one North Korea subscriber? That'd be cool. Cool if Kim Jong-un subscribed. No, not really. He's terrible. All these dictators in this world, there's so many of them, and many wannabe dictators as well at the moment, fortunately. But yeah, anyway, so John Green is, yeah, big inspiration, and it's funny watching his videos though. He's good sense of humor in his own sort of way, and like he has players up front. He personalized some players who are actually called John Green, and he plays. And it's funny when you hear him like talking about himself, basically in the third person. He's like, "Oh, you know, John Green is a great player, but this, and that," and it's just it's amusing when you kind of put it out of context and stuff. Speaking about out of context, how many of you are a fan of Kyle Kalinske and Secular Talk? I feel like many of you probably have heard of him and follow him. His out of context videos are funny. Some potentially controversial, but only if you don't understand the context, obviously. Some people have commented on those videos saying this is the reason why he can't run for president, but maybe it'll just be so overwhelming that they'll have nothing to say. It's just like, how can you respond to so much insanity? Anyway, again, that probably made no sense if you don't know what I'm talking about. But yeah, I'll link a few of the topics and people I talked about in the description box. Still 1-0 up. I forgot to even make a third substitute and to go defensive, but that's what happens when time flies when you're talking. I have noticed since doing these videos, the matches do seem to go quicker because busy away chatting. Sure, I'll throw McGurk on. And we've gone 5-3-2, so we're going a bit more defensive now. This doesn't look like there's going to be time to consolidate. Oh, Jesus. If they scored then, that would have been heartbreaking. But they didn't. I'm sorry, John Green, that I'm defeating your beloved Wimbledon. I love them too, but you know, it's like you know, if you're a manager of a team going against a team you loved or played for, it's like you gotta win, you know. You gotta do your job. Unfortunately, it's, you know, I'll just blame the economy for forcing me to do my job. Oh, here we go. No, they're all rhymes. But he didn't score. I should have finished that hole. You really should have finished that. Zampano. He's never scored before, and he has not scored today either. Well, looks like we've got the 3 points. We had a lot of shots today. Should have got a bigger win. But that will do. We've won by a goal to nil. A win is a win is a win. And we got our first win of the season, so that's a bit better. Next time you join me, I'll probably be a few more games into the season. It will possibly be a cup match. I don't know if I'm going to show all this Johnson Paint Trophy game, so that's, you know, it's not an amazing turn, but I'll show it when it gets to the bigger stage. But for the League Cup and the FA Cup, I think I'll show all the matches for that. And for the league, I'll show every several games, and then also make sure I show all the big games. You know, if we're playing against a really big opponent, it's a rivalry, or, you know, there's just something big on the line, or whatever. You know, but certainly towards the end of the season, I'd imagine I'll be showing all the games then. So yeah, I think this will probably be once every week, once every 2 weeks. I probably already decided by now, by the time this video has been gone out. I'll probably put that in the comments actually. Alright, thanks for watching, and I'll see you again next time, and hopefully another 3 points.